Hi Libra, welcome. So Libra, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual messages and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. Libra, ooh, the energy feels good to me today. When I meditated to clear my energy for this reading, I was getting messages about luck and opportunity coming through for my Libras. But what's really interesting, it was also paired with the generosity card in tarot. The Six of Pentacles is what popped into my mind. So it's almost like the more generous and giving you can be, Libra, not just with money, but with your time, with your energy, with your love, the more the universe wants to give it back to you, the more luck, so to speak, is on your way. So I'm excited about this. Let's see. Oh my gosh, no way. I swear on everything I did not see this when it fell out. It's the Six of Pentacles. That's literally the card I was just talking about that I saw in my meditation. It came out when I was shuffling earlier, but I just now looked down like, what a coincidence. Like, seriously. Okay, so there it is. That's the card of generosity. That's the card I was referring to. What is this? The Four of Pentacles, the card of stability, security, and control. So, in a practical sense, say if this is related to your finances, you may start feeling a little bit more in control of your financial situation and or have a little bit more security or stability flowing through that arena. And it also may be, you know, an opportunity for others to be generous to you as well, Libra, or for the universe to be generous to you, right? So be open to that. But I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's such a cool start. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper for my Libras and see what the Osho Zen has to say. You have the card of Rebirth, Patience, and Creativity. What beautiful cards, y'all. I knew this was going to be a good one. Okay. So this is about, you know, changes, literally a rebirth, spiritually speaking. And I love that the birth card is next to the card of patience, but this is also the Empress in traditional tarot because it's the pregnant lady. So I feel like, by the way, if you are of age, Libra, you may be quite fertile during this time period. So take precautions if you're not wanting that. If you are wanting that, congratulations. But in a general sense, for all of you, whether you're male, female, expectant, not expectant, right? It's talking about something that you've been waiting for or that's been patiently developing in the background being birthed, so to speak, at this time frame, at this juncture, okay? And it's also paired with the card of creativity. So it could be that creativity is paying off for you. You may also feel just a lift in your overall mood and your overall affect. And because of that, you may be tapping into your more like creative, fun, playful energy, Libra. So I love that as well. And, you know, it's also about getting creative with problem solving, okay? A lot of times we face problems almost counterproductive to what the law of attraction actually calls for. Meaning, like, we often face our problems through worry and stress and anxiety of like, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get this accomplished? Versus seeing a problem and then allowing yourself to just know that for every problem, there's also an equal solution created in the universe. For every yin, there's a yang. We live in a world of opposition. So if you know that as soon as you identify a problem, the solution has also been created, you can chill out a little bit. You can relax a little bit. You can allow the answer and the solution to flow to you without the worry and the stress and the, you know, all that comes with it. So it's like work with your problem, not against your problem, if you will. But let's go a bit further and see. I didn't really mean to pull these cards, but I'm kind of digging them. So I think I'm going to stick with it. So what else does Libra need to know during this time frame? Libra, Four of Voices, the Four of Materials, the Eight of Inspiration, and the Knight of Inspiration. So I love this. Again, this is about getting into that state of allowing. It's, see, this person's like chilling in a bathtub, right? They're literally melting their stress away. Also, by the way, it's a good healing exercise to meditate, but also bathing, even if it's a hot shower, but preferably a bathtub, can be really therapeutic and do a lot for your energy. But anyways, it's talking about allowing, right? The solution to come, right? The money to come, whatever this is that you're waiting for. The Four of Pentacles is here again, which again is talking about security, stability, and control. So I feel that coming through doubly. And then the Eight of Inspiration and the Knight of Inspiration. So this is like a communication coming through, pushing through, right, to the solution of something. It's time to take action. It's also time to take action on your goals. This could be a very busy time for you. And I think that's why they're saying, you know, try and approach it from this more allowing, flexible energy than this rigid, tense energy. Because, you know, for every situation or experience that you're in, you are the kind of the decider. You are the decider of how it's going to go based on how you choose to feel about it, what your chosen perspective is. So choose your perspective wisely, Libra. Work doesn't have to feel like work. Work could feel like fun, given you choose the perspective of fun, right? You know, if you have something stressful coming up or a lot on your plate, if you're seeing it through the lens of can't get it done, not enough time, nobody helps me, you know, yada, 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 it's going to feel more stressful than it needs to. Versus if you're looking at it like, I got this, I'll take it one moment at a time, one day at a time. I think I can have a little bit of fun with this. You know, you take that more allowing, that more flexible point of view, and things just seem to go a little bit easier for you. So choose wisely. But let's go a little bit further and see what else for Libra. I did not mean to get that one. What else? The Four of Wands. And this deck is called the Four of Inspiration. What's this one? The Wheel. Two of Materials and Two of Inspiration. So choices, 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 and two different directions showing up. Better said, two different pathways are opening up here, and it's based on your choice. And what I mean by that is your chosen perspective. How do you want to handle this? How do you want to see what you have going on, okay? Because the real encouragement here is to kind of go with the flow, Libra, to know that you've got this under control, that the stability is here for you. Also, there's, again, something getting ready to be birthed during this time frame. And then you have the Four of Inspiration. This is about, again, highlighting stability, home. It also highlights family and your friend group. Okay, so there may be some support coming through or some support needed in that arena. And then you also have the Wheel of Karma. So there's karma here as well. But the Wheel to me also talks about, you know, things coming full circle. You know, once was lost being found. You know, if there's a problem, the solution coming around as well. So again, there's that encouragement, that reinforcement, right? That the answers are on the way. But you do have choices to make, right? And again, there's that message here about juggling a lot. Like this person has too many balls up in the air. So, you know, delegate. I don't know if you're able to delegate anything to another person or to others, but this might be a good time to like delegate and delegate some things to the universe as well. And I know a lot of people don't think of it in terms of that. They just have a to-do list. Here's what I need to do. But how much of it can you actually do today? And how much of that do you actually have control over? And for the items that you can't get to today and or you don't have control over or have very little control over, put those on the to-do list for the universe, meaning take them off of your worry plate, take it off of your stress plate, and say, okay, today I'm going to do these 3 things that I know I can do and that's easy for me. And then these other things, which are usually like future planning events, right? Or things you don't really have control over in this moment, I'm going to delegate those to the universe, meaning I'm not going to worry about those things. I'm not even going to think about those things today because I'm only thinking about what I can handle today. And let me tell you, there's a few surprising things that happen when you delegate things to the universe. 1, somehow it always gets done. But 2, you unload a ton of stress and worry that wasn't yours to carry to begin with. You know, so what can you delegate to the universe? And I actually did this. I should get out my list. But I want to give you like an example, right, of like, let me give you an example. For some reason, I want to give you, okay, there's a few. My son is gearing up to get ready to go to college, but there's so many things that need to be done, right? But today, the only thing I have control over is maybe buying his books and materials and meeting with his counselor. But there's all these other things involved that I'm stressing about: transportation, where he'll stay, how's it going to work out, you know, like long-term planning stuff, right? And since I cannot affect those things today, and some of it I can't even control, I'm going to delegate that to the universe, meaning I'm taking it off my plate. Not my problem, not my worry, at least not today, right? And then as time goes on, right, and then it becomes the day you need to focus on it, then you focus on it. But honestly, a lot of it got resolved before that day ever came. Okay, so that's an example, right? This is a story. It's somewhat made up because I didn't want to go into the specific one I used my task list for, but not really, because I definitely worried about like my oldest son launching, you know, into college. And that was a tool that kind of helped me calm down and realize like, hey, I just need to take this one day at a time. Like, I think I'm taking on too much, right? So I hope that makes sense to you. Anyways, let's go a little bit further. 6 of, the Lovers. Okay, so relationships again being highlighted. The 9 of Swords, some worry, some concerns showing up here. The Emperor, you got this, you're in control. And the Hierophant, stick to the plan. So I get that some of you may have worries, concerns, anxieties, stresses coming up, but you're not in this alone, Libra. And also you have a significant partner here showing up, a soulmate, or, you know, more than one person that wants to be of support and be generous here. But be generous with yourself too. Be kind to yourself. Invest in yourself. If you're tired, don't go out. Don't do it. You know, if you don't want to, politely decline. Like, don't overstimulate and don't overpromise during this time frame. You have the Hierophant and the Emperor, which is saying stick to your guns. Go with what, you know, you've committed yourself to, and things will fall in line, right? This is a sense of like being in control, being empowered, and things kind of lining up as you expect them to. So, wow, lots coming through, but lots to be excited about. I'm very excited to see, again, the card of generosity out, not once, not twice, but 3 times. So I feel like there's good luck coming your way. And, you know, maybe a person or maybe even a few people that you can count on. So let's see, what's the advice then for Libra? Card number 18, relationships I don't want, clarify those I do want. Whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that is hatched from your interaction/observation. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see how your relationships with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. Ooh, nice. Card number 18. So let's clear the energy then, Libra, and go into the you versus them love reading. I am going to clear my table and my energy, and I will be back in just a second, so stay right there. Welcome back. Okay, so Libra, now I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with as the cards fly over here. It is a general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, let me know, obviously, in the comments below. And let's go into it. So you had the Queen of Cups come out along with the Two of Swords. Your person has Justice, which is your card, and the King of Wands. So for you, this is about, you know, being maybe a little uncertain or even a little bit sensitive emotionally when it comes to maybe life in general or this person. Their card talks about integrity and leadership. So, and I just got the words own the room. So I don't know if they like to own the room or you do, Libra, or whatever. But this is about keeping their head held high, doing the right thing for the right reason. Because karma's at play here, guys. Well, karma's always at play, but more so now than I think in general. Okay, if you will. So let's get into it and see then, Libra, what we can expect. I'm going to look at the recent past and what led up to the now. And then we're going to look at most how you both think and feel about each other and most likely outcomes. So let's get going, Libra. And I want to go back to this overall energy. There's the Seven of Cups there. Because I'm also getting the song Insensitive by, is it Jane Arden? I'm not sure who sings that. So sometimes when we're hypersensitive, I know this doesn't sound like it should make sense, but I promise it does. Sometimes when we ourselves are like being hypersensitive, we tend to perceive insensitivities in other people when actually we may be being insensitive with our hypersensitiveness. Does that make sense? Maybe rewind it and hear it a few times. But have you ever had a time, Libra, where you just know you were feeling a bit on edge? You took something personal. Because you took it personal, you were cruel, or maybe shut another person down, which was equally as insensitive as what you perceived as whatever you took personal, right? And maybe you see that after the fact, but in the moment it feels almost instant. Yeah, I guess like be careful about that. Just like have some awareness. I think we all do that from time to time, but yeah. Anyways, the Seven of Cups. What else? The Moon. I guess we tend to like match energies sometimes, especially Libras, right? And I'm a Libra moon, Libra rising. So I feel you on that. Like, I don't intend to match energies, but sometimes I just be matching energies. And I guess that's what the caution is around, if that didn't make sense to you, what I said earlier. But yeah, so here is a very sensitive emotional energy. You know, this is showing up in the recent past. It could have been because you were feeling that way, Libra, you kind of maybe wanted to avoid the sensitive topic or talking about your feelings, and instead like throw yourself into work or to your friends or to doing something fun. But, you know, I also feel like there was still a lot brewing underneath, okay, underneath the surface. And there's a sense of, like I said, avoidance around this. You could be avoiding a certain topic or a certain of thinking about something in your mind because it just makes you, you know, question yourself, and then, or maybe even doubt yourself, or like it throws up a bunch of emotions that I feel are very overwhelming. So that's not altogether a bad thing, Libra. You know, I feel like it's a coping mechanism. Okay. So let's see this person's recent past. Two of Swords. You both have the Two of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Star. And the Five of Wands. So this person also has, you know, uncertainties and doubts showing up. For them, it's more so around like their ability to provide or to create, or, you know, it's more around like a goal or objective they have than it is like their emotions or relationships. But I do feel in a weird way, they do feel at odds or like pulled in two different directions. Like on one hand, it's like, is this going to pay off for me in the long run? If I invest my time and my energy into this project or this relationship here, you know, is that going to pay off, right? So I feel like this person has a lot of their hopes tied around something working out for them, or at least in the past they have, but then at the same time they also feel like, you know, conflicted, or that they are being pulled in two different directions. So let's go deeper and see, how do you perceive this person? When Libra thinks about this person, what are they thinking? How are they perceiving them? The Empress. Why do I keep holding the cards like that? Sorry. The Four of Swords. I cannot get the song out of my head because I'm too messy. Yeah, so clean. Exactly where I've been. It's like a contradictory statement song, like she's too messy, but then at the same time she's too clean, she's too perfect, but then not perfect enough. And I don't know if Libra, this is like, that is a total Libra song. I feel you on that one. You know, it's about finding balance between the two, but I feel like, you know, maybe you can't win, or that you're always being pulled in two different directions, or something about that going on. Anyways, the Empress, the Four of Swords, and the World card. Now this is showing up in how you see this person. And there's a sense of like being at ease, you know, a sense of caring, a sense of warmth, a sense of giving. You know, you've been around the block a few times, Libra, or this could be a long-standing relationship for some of you. And again, this doesn't have to be an intimate partner. Some of you, I want to say this is about your father, but not all of you, right? So take what resonates. Or you could see this person as like a patriarch or a matriarch. It's a general reading, you know, like some sort of father, mother figure, or whatever. I don't know. Take what's resonating. So there's that sense of stability there, that sense of known, that sense of familiarity, right? And yet here's the Seven of Swords. There's things that are yet to be uncovered, unseen, or maybe even being hidden, okay? Or something that maybe you are suspicious about when it comes to this person. There may not even be any evidence of it, but you have your suspicions, right? So let's see what that's about and go a little bit further. How does this person view Libra? Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Justice. Wow. Okay. Any more? Well, this person is very certain, you know, about how they see you. They see you as an inspiration, as somebody that is loyal, or that they're loyal to, a soulmate, somebody that they want a balance with. It's all positive in how this person sees you, Libra. It's funny because you do have, like, there's genuine caring feelings here showing up on your end, but there's also like suspicion or something off here. Now, when I get into this person's energy and how they view the connection, it is on, right? It is like, if this is intimate, they're very attracted to you, they're committed to you, you know, till death do us part type of commitment, loyalty, whatever. If it's not intimate, then this person is just very inspired by you, you know, very awestruck by you, willing to be patient with you, seeing the best in you. So it's beautiful. So let's go a little bit deeper than Libra and see underneath it all, how does Libra feel? Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So even though you have either doubts or suspicions or something like that boiling to the surface, when it comes to your heart of hearts, when it comes really down to it, there is, you know, genuine caring here. Again, love, romance if it's intimate, a sense of commonality, a sense of supportiveness. You know, I feel like there's something about this connection or this person maybe that inspires you to be your best self or to take control of your life, right? It's a very empowering energy, or maybe you're providing that for yourself. You know, self-empowerment is where it's at. I mean, when you don't doubt yourself, then it doesn't matter if anybody else does. But usually people don't doubt a certain person. A person who's very certain in who they are is what I mean. Because they just give off certainty. You know what I mean? So you just tend to trust that vibration. And so I feel a level of certainty here. But let's go deeper into how this person feels underneath it all. Okay, let's see. Six of Wands. I cannot stop singing that song. Ooh, why? What is that? That's that sneaking suspicion. What is it about? Is it them or Libra? Oh, really? Okay. So, first of all, Libra, I feel like I need my crystal for this. Am I being dramatic? I feel like this person has a fear of failure, 100%. Or fear of letting you down. And maybe they have let you down, you know. This person knows that you have a suspicion here or doubts, or they know it in their heart. I don't think they acknowledge it in their mind, but they know in their heart, you know, like there's something off there. And maybe there is. I don't know. I feel like for the most part, this person wants to be giving and generous and open, and they want success, right? Some of them want your attention. But the Seven of Swords did show up here. And it was next to the Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups is about disappointment, right? And the Death and Rebirth card is a change in that. So maybe there was something here that this person disappointed you with, right? Or maybe even disappointed themselves, or you disappointed them. I'm getting more so they're either disappointed with themselves or you were disappointed in something they did. But again, it's general. And it's over, right? Whatever the disappointment was. And there was an opportunity to change it. But one of you doesn't truly believe that they've changed, or that they're going to change it, or that things will look up or things will improve. And I feel like it's you that doesn't believe it. And this person feels it, you know. But yet, there's this positive thinking aspect here, and there's also the Ten of Cups. So some of you have family with this person, or they are family, or it's just like this person is just really hoping, right, for the most emotionally fulfilling outcome regardless. And I think they fear letting you down again, Libra, or disappointing themselves. So let's go further into most likely outcomes then, which of course can be changed with free will. But what to get a snapshot, where is this headed for Libra? Possible Next step, Nine of Pentacles. Well, this certainly, this is certainly, why certainly, an opportunity here for you to prioritize yourself, prioritize how you feel, take good care of yourself, work on, you know, things that give you a sense of, you know, fulfillment, of feeling productive. I think this is more so about like letting things fall into place naturally versus trying to force any sort of outcome or change. See, because this is like being focused and in your own lane and letting things come to pass naturally, not pushing for outcomes, letting things come to you. And in the meantime, yeah, keeping yourself busy, but in a productive way. And then, ooh, a doorway of opportunity here opening. So let's see what is next for this person. Ten of Swords, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. My goodness. Oh no. The Five of Cups, there's that disappointment. You know, the more this person tries to control the situation or push for something as opposed to allow it, the more they exhaust themselves and the more out of control they become. And they're trying so desperately, right, to stay in control, to stay stable. But they've got all of their hopes and their feelings and all of this riding on a certain outcome. And it's like they almost set themselves up for failure as opposed to just saying, I accept whatever comes. They have a propensity, right? Or right now, what they're saying is, but I need it to turn out this specific way. And the more specific you are in something that you need, the more you tend to push against it actually in your mind. And so the universe is kind of asking this person to be a little bit more general, chill out. How about instead of saying, I need it to be this way, to say, I trust the universe will bring about whatever outcome is best for me and my Libra. Because either way, you're getting what's best for you, right? And you're trusting the process. Doesn't that feel a little bit easier than I need this to work out this way and I will do whatever to make it happen? That sounds forceful, and there's a lot of contrast in that. A lot of pushing against. So they're kind of their own worst enemy in a little bit, in some ways, I should say. And I hate to see them set themselves up for failure, but that's kind of where it's at. Because they almost need it too much, if that makes sense to you. So, let's see more. Oh, hello. Hey, puppy. My dog is here. Would you like up? You want up here? No? Okay. The Nine of Wands, yeah, they push away what they want by pushing too much. They need to relax a little bit. They need to relax a little bit, okay? Go within a little bit. Virgo energy here for some of you. And then as they relax and go within, actually things start to move forward in the way that they're meant to move forward. So let's see what the guidance is. Card number 60, I can replace false premises with law-based premises. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises. And we would like to leave you with a final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than you're making it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief. And just easily move into that place, your vortex, where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. Wow, what a perfect, I could not make that up. Like, what a perfect card for exactly what I was saying, specifically to your cross watcher. But that also applies to you, Libra. So, wow. Woo! Very interesting reading. I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with or having your own chart. What you been, dude? My dog just randomly walking around in the background. Anyways, could be dealing with, like I said, Virgo, but I have Aries energy, Cancerian, Scorpio, Gemini. Could be dealing with another Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries again, Taurus, and Pisces, and Capricorn. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future events. Also, I am doing a daily card reading on my Facebook, so if you follow me over there, you will get a daily card read every day. Check it out. My Facebook's Tarot Time with Dana, also linked in the description as well as in the About section. Otherwise, wishing you the very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste.